Hello and welcome to a Wednesday vlog, a shorter episode from the woods where we talk about educational philosophy, business as a woodland leader, and all things outdoors. These are released on both on YouTube and on the Bracken Outdoors podcast, so do check that out if you are struggling to find times where you can sit down and watch a video. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about something that was brought to mind quite recently about the fact there is no coasting in this business. You are always, when you are on a session, you are always on. You are always going and always doing so. I had a friend and colleague of mine stop by his session the other day, came over for a chat, helped me pack up, and we were talking about how it's great when we go over to a different leader's sessions and we get to just assist. This is a leader, particularly if you are freelance, self-employed and you work on your own, it's pretty much the buck always stops with you. You have the responsibility to do everything and ensure that everything gets done. It means that when you're having a hard day, when you're tired, you still kind of pop your shoulders back and take a deep breath and just keep on going. You've got to get that kit up the hill, you've got to get the sessions on the go, and you've got to look after the people that have paid to be there. Or haven't, or the people in your session, regardless of whether they pay or not. It's your responsibility, and you do feel it sometimes that there's a constant, never-ending got to do. There are other jobs that I've been in before where you have those periods where you're really busy, but then you also have those periods where you can chill a little bit. And sometimes when you've had a really bad day or bad week, you can sometimes just take it a little bit easier. Just put your feet up a little bit more, take a little bit longer on a task, and in general, if you're working as part of a team, other people will pick up the slack and you will do the same for them in a good team. But that doesn't always happen. I mean, you can sometimes run a slightly easier session, don't go all the singing, dancing, bells and whistles, but in general, you want to give the best every time you're there. So it's not saying that it's a bad thing. I think it adds a whole sense of purpose and motivation that you needed. You have to be here. Without you, these sessions that you're running wouldn't be possible. And you are fantastic for doing that. You are really making a difference in people's lives. And that is great. But you've just got to be aware in yourself, you've got to be aware that it takes a mental and physical toll. Always being on the go, always being the person there. And so you need to manage it. You need to take care of yourself sometimes. Sometimes sit down for a bit in the hammock and watch the birds. Sometimes you just need to take a little bit easy on a day. Go, okay, everyone is happy. Let me just sit back, have a chat with one of the parents, see how their life is going, see whether there's anything you can help them with. And just take it easy. You don't need to be always running to the next thing. Then when you have more energy next week, then go out and start setting up a zip line with them. There are flows to it, and there need to be flows and seasons to life. You can't always be push all the time if you want to have stable mental health and physical health. So really what I'm saying is look after yourself and you'll be so much better. I think I'll leave it in a somewhat shorter chat than normal. But if you have any questions or comments or anything else, I'd love to hear from you. info@brackenoutdoors.com is the email address. Find me or drop a comment in the YouTube channel or find me on social media. I'm always happy to hear from members of this audience, and hopefully you can find some time today, like here, I'm just appreciating the beautiful sun. It's been windy and wet and wild last week, but it's all starting to look a bit better. So just make the most of your day and every day after that, and I will see you soon. See you in the next video. Bye now.